Hey, hello, welcome. A bit of a spontaneous sort of stream. Yes, it's going to be flying with somebody tonight, so we're going to be flying from Auckland to Sydney in the PMDG 737-800 on velocity 163. All the passengers are aboard already. We've got about 2 minutes to departure, so we'll just get started. Do our pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested at 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal, auto. Windows heat, on. Pressurization mode selector, auto.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Hey Corp, how are you, mate?
Flight instruments.
Heading 275. Altimeter 1015.
Heading 275. Altimeter 1015. Parking brake. Negative, doors still open.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Request pushback and start clearance when you get a sec.
Ground. Air New Zealand 163. Requesting pushback and start clearance. Okay, clear to push and start. Air New Zealand 163.
So that's need to change that, but that's okay. All right, and you can't believe it for what I actually did. Yeah, I agree.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
All right. Okay, so before start checklist completed, we'll just disconnect the jetway. And yep. Yeah, around about 2.5 hours, so it's not that bad. So we should be there, you know, pretty quick. We've got a pretty good wind on our way out, so it's alright. Should be good. Alright. Just let me know if you can hear the if the sound's okay. Actually, what I do need to do though. Sorry, 1 second. Browser. Just make sure that's going to work.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Hang on. Yep, perfect. It's looking good. Alright. Alright, so I've put a the description for the flight as well as our en route.
Checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
I hear the fans or something. Yeah, you'll hear the fans at the moment. That's the air conditioning system, or what's called the PAX. So yeah. Auckland traffic velocity 163, pushing back gate 4.
All Germany, the 116 descending from 533 until 150.
Philadelphia traffic Poseidon 04 established right with DME 21.
In Auckland traffic Qantas 146, push and start, stand 17.
Okay, and that's all set. And nose, we'll go nose left. It's always going to do that, isn't it? Hang on. Yeah.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Start sequence will be 2 then 1.
Check.
Start engine 2.
Starting engine 2.
So we're looking for 22%
pressure.
on the N2 before we introduce the fuel. And it's 22%. And cheers, Corp. Just having a nice tiger beer, so.
Starter cut out. Number 2 stable.
Start engine 1.
Starting engine 1.
Yeah, the visibility looks great today. It's,
Oil pressure.
temperature's 21 degrees, so it's looking good.
Notify traffic to find their full going around.
Please set parking brakes.
Right.
Unlocking gear.
I think what we'll do also is just get some charts up here. So this is our tablet here, so we can actually check a lot of things in terms of all the taxiway charts, airways charts,
Starts to
all
cut
that
out.
sort of thing. So this is the one we want.
Number 1 stable.
Cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to taxi via Lima, Alpha, and across that to Alpha 1 holding point, runway 23
Tow
left.
truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Okay, there goes the tug.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Alright, flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
And flight control check. So full up, full down, that's neutral, full left, full right,
Auckland traffic
neutral,
128,
rudders,
beginning descent through
full left,
35,000 feet
full right,
via the
and that's neutral.
Davy 7 Charlie arrival.
And got away from the ground crew. He's off.
Flight control check complete. Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall.
I'll just check that. Yep, checked.
Checked.
Checked. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle T10.
Flight controls.
Yeah, we'll check that.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Clear before taxi checklist completed.
Auto reader 46, we're going to be speeding up our descent just for spacing between other aircraft on them.
Notify traffic to find their forward short final 03.
Auckland traffic, velocity 163, taxiing holding point Alpha 1, 23 via Lima and Alpha, Auckland. Alright, brakes release.
Clear left.
Clear right.
Okay, let's put the taxi light on. And arm the auto throttle. So you can see us just over here, the international terminal, so Lima, Alpha, all the way down to the far end, Alpha 1 holding point for runway 23 left. So, good mate of mine is on gate 17, or he's actually pushed back, and he's flying us. He's also coming off to Sydney. He's in the Qantas. So you should be able to hear him very soon. Alright, so we'll come left.
Hello, high traffic to Sun 04 short final is
Okay,
2-1
thanks.
by approach
The
number
cabin
1.
is secure.
Alright, the cabin is secure.
In Auckland traffic, corners 146, taxi Foxtrot Kilo Alpha to the holding point, Alpha 2 runway 23 left, Auckland traffic.
Yeah, so he's in Qantas 146. That's all good, Corp. No problems at all. Alright, so our nav, VNav is armed, flight directors on both sides, and autothrottle is armed. And we're on the right frequency, squawk code is 2000, because we've got no ATC online. Okay, there's the domestic terminal. Beautiful day here today. It's a bit windy, but it's not too bad at all. Okay, cool. No problems, mate.
Auckland tourism for search passes through 130,000, sending fully RMP to free list Yankee. Estimated fill time 0453, currently 52 knots miles away.
So yeah, this stream wasn't actually planned, so I just put it together extremely fast. So happy to sort of get everything going on time, so it's pretty good.
And if I traffic to Sun 04 right base 2-1 full stop number 1.
It looks like someone's at Ardmore at the moment. So initial climb will be flight level 250, but as soon as we get a little bit higher or close to that, we'll climb to our initial climb to flight level 340, and then we'll step climb to flight level 360, I think it is. So we'll look at our flight plan. Actually, we can do it from here. So we'll have a look at our flight plan. Yep, so 340, then up to 360 after oral, or position oral. So here's our flight plan here. I can show you that as we get airborne. Let's get back to the charts. Okay, before taxi checklist.
Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5, green one.
Stabilizer trim.
It's a very good point. Better check that. Oops. Let's reset that. Yep, there we go.
6.0 units.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Right.
Track direct Alba.
So the winds are right down the runway, so that's perfect for us, no crosswind. So looking good. Alright. And that's begin before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure.
Okay. Cabin crew, take your seats. Clear on the approach.
No question. Sun 04, vacate the 21 on.
Ready to go.
And nothing on TCAS, we're good. Auckland traffic velocity 163 is lighting up, runway 23 left. Okay. And we're good. Alright, let's stop here for a second. Okay, we'll just check everything. So lights are all good. As soon as we select takeoff, he'll first off, so we'll put the landing lights on. And no anti-ice required. Yep, autopilot set. We are good. Auckland traffic, velocity 163 is rolling 23 left, Oscar 1 Papa departure, BADIP transition. Clubbing, initially flight level 250, Auckland traffic.
Takeoff.
Alright, 60% on M1. Stable. Toga.
Thrust set. Knots.
Checked.
There is our good old friend over there, the Qantas.
V1. Rotate.
And rotate.
Positive rate.
And a bit of a gust there.
Gear up. Gear up.
Auckland traffic velocity 163 is airborne passing 1200 on climb, flight level 250. Okay, thrust reduction.
Command A.
Autopilot on.
There we go. We are airborne. So we'll follow the SID above 3,000 feet, we'll cancel the SID, and we'll track direct to MEDIP. Alright, and flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1 set.
Flaps up.
Speed checked.
Auckland traffic, Qantas 146, lines up 23 left Alpha 2, Auckland traffic.
Flaps up set.
And Auckland traffic velocity 163, tracking direct MEDIP.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist.
And no, it is also
on.
the current 3,200 on the RMP 2 for left Yankee on top of modelling.
Happy to release the cabin crew?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Auckland traffic, Qantas 146, rolls 33 left, alternate 1, departure, MEDIP transition. Auckland traffic.
So a little bit of traffic in Auckland at the moment. Yeah, it's kind of busy. Yeah, I think we've got a little bit in Sydney as well on our way. What have we got here? Oh, we've got some ATC online, and the airport in Sydney is extremely busy. So on the ground at the moment there's 8 aircraft on the ground, so yeah, it's going to be kind of busy. We are on the VATSIM network. Let's have a look at our wing view.
So Qantas 146, airborne 33 left, 1,200 feet,
Yes,
on ramp
please.
1.
Okay.
So you can see the heat coming off the engines. You can see it down the bottom of the screen there. I'll just show you what we are doing. So here we are here. So shit, just do this. Change that. There we go. So we are tracking. Hang on. Block. So there's Madips. That's the edge of the control zone. I'll put it on full screen so you can see it. So Madip, the edge of the Auckland control zone.
Auckland traffic, Qantas 146 is 4,000 now, tracking direct Madip, climbing flight level 3.
So across the Tasmin, all the way to Sydney. Over there. So yeah, about 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours, almost. Yeah. This is our flight plan. So 340 will be our initial climb. In fact, we can probably actually climb that now to 340. Normally with HSC online, we'd actually get the climb up to 340. So we've got 340 set. And as soon as we get to Oral, we'll step climb to flight level 360. And so this is our plan. So at the moment we've got just over 11 tonnes of fuel. I've actually selected around about 13 tonnes just to give us that little bit more. I think it's 13 tonnes. And there's our transition. Just reset that. Set our transition.
Set standard.
Standard set. Flight level 140.
And so at the moment we've got around about 10 tonnes at the moment, but I just selected around about 12, maybe 12 tonnes, just over 12 to 13 tonnes of fuel. So here's our current flight plan. So we're taking about 164 passengers, about 4.1 tonnes of cargo, and zero fuel weight, 60.5 tonnes. So that's basically everything, zero the fuel. So if you look at it around about 70.5 tonnes.
For left vacated, right, right.
Yeah, you can see there. So 11.3 of the fuel. So if you add that on, yeah. So you're looking at a little bit over. Takeoff weight 71.5. Yep. So that equals to what we have. Here's our flight plan. So from Auckland via Lingu, OSAP. So this is basically highways in the sky. So if you're not sure how pilots or the aircraft actually navigate, it's via either a GPS or via what we have is IRS, which is an inertial reference system, which does use satellites. So we're going via Betos, Bogum, that's our TOC, top of climb via the OSAP, then direct to Madip, which is where we're going now, and to Oral, and then we'll go direct to Sydney from there. And we'll join what's called a star arrival, which is probably going to be the Marlin 5 arrival. We'll have to have a look at that in a minute. So a lot of numbers. Our winds at the moment, so the winds will be at flight level 340, 254 at 47. And as soon as we get up to 360, which is what we'll get to, the winds will go up to not much, another 3 knots, 50 knots. So it's not too bad. This tells us all the SIGMETs, all the weather,
Auckland traffic, g'day.
everything that we
taxiing
all
Alpha
that we need to know.
Point Alpha 1 for runway 23 left, Naval 01.
So the weather at Auckland was 220 so it's a little bit windy, not too bad though. No clouds detected, temperature 21, dew point 10, and the QNH is 1015. Yeah, the winds were going to drop a bit later on from what that says. So the winds were going to drop down to 230 at 10 knots. So it's going to calm down a little bit. The weather in Sydney is a little bit different. Got a little bit of clouds scattered at 3,000 feet, broken at 4,000. Temperature 24, dew point 15, QNH 1022. So yeah, our alternate is Canberra, and that's looking good there. No TAMS, which is the notice to airmen. Got nothing to worry about there.
Naval 01 lining up runway 23 left, take off to the south.
Yeah, we've got nothing to sort of worry about here. That's nothing that concerns us. Oops. So we're currently looking at the current information for Sydney. Anything that's sort of like the NOTAMs that we need to be aware of, like taxiway closures, and in VATSIM, this is actually replicated how it is in the real world. So if there is a NOTAM that's out and the taxiways are closed, then it'll actually advise us, and HC would normally direct us around. Yeah, we've got nothing here. It's pretty standard stuff. There's nothing that we need to be aware of. Oh, there's a volcanic hazard on White Island. Oh, that's just that's standard. I mean, the White Island has always sort of got a little bit of activity. In New Zealand, we're going to be well away from that, so nothing to worry about there. Sometimes you do see a little bit of activity coming from it. Basically, they say that there's a boundary by 8 nautical miles. Yeah, that's nothing to worry about. We're well away from White Island. It's one of our active volcanoes at the moment.
Auckland traffic, New Zealand 128 is on 10 mile final, runway 23 left.
And nothing to worry about there. Okay. Oh, actually, we'll have a look at... Where is it? Yeah, so we are around about there at the moment. So this is our track. So all across the Tasman, our ETP, which is our time that we won't be able to turn around to head back to Auckland if there's an issue. So after ETP, we are obligated to continue off to Sydney. Here's our winds. So the winds, yeah, so very, very calm, good conditions. A little bit up to the north. And as you can see here, we've got our wind depiction here.
Double 01, airborne going through 1,000 feet to 5,000 feet. Auckland traffic.
So you can see here that the winds are pretty southerly down this way, but as you get sort of a little bit further, it's sort of like a westerly, and the little triangles and basically saying that it's light winds, but as you get out here, it's a little bit stronger, but not too bad. So that's at 300 and 340. No, it's about the same. Not much of a difference. Yeah, not much of a difference at all. So that's what we're going to be once we get up to cruise altitude. And 390, which is we're going to be nowhere near there. Yep. So no issues at all. So what we're looking at doing, I'll just show you our arrival procedure. So we're going to take the Marlin 5 arrival. Just save that, so we've got it for next time. So the Marlin 5 arrival will come in this way, and we're going to track via Whale, and we'll because there is ATC online at the moment.
Auckland traffic, New Zealand 128 and 5 mile short final, runway 23 left.
So after Whale we need to be below 9,000 feet, and because there is ATC online, we're going to be vectored for the ILS, and probably either 16 left or 16 right for the arrival. and this basically tells us down here exactly what we can expect. So from Marlin we'll track 264 to Bickus, which is probably not what we're going to get. So Bickus is there, so we're not going to head that way, we're going to go straight to Whale. And cross Bickus at or above 9,000, or sorry, yeah, at or above not 8,000, sorry, and then track 264 to Whale, cross Whale at or below 9,000, and track 264 degrees to Prawn, cross Prawn at or above 6,000, track 264 at Tessat, and expect radar vectors to final. So then what we do is we go to this chart and we go to the approach, and at this stage what I'm basically hoping is that we're going to take 16 right. So this is the 16 right chart. So 16 right. So ILS frequency 109.5. So what we then do is we come along to the radios and we select 109.5. And you can see down here it's got ILS selected, so that tells us that we've got ILS. Push that up to the active, and we do that the same thing over on the first officer side. 109.5. So this could change depending on what ATC give us. So so as you can see here, so if we have to go around for whatever reason,
128, clear to true left.
so if we have to go around, it's track 155, mandatory climb up to 600 feet, turn right, track 170, and then after that climb 3,000 feet, or as directed by ATC. So we have to remember that. So once we turn final, we have to make sure our altitude is set to 3,000 feet once we're on final. Okay, so that's all good, and this is our profile descent. So minimum descent altitude is down at 3,000 feet, and this is our descent profile. So we get down towards the runway. So 5.3 DME, which is the 5.3 nautical miles out of Sydney. The minimum speed is 150 knots. Well, we're fine.
Taxiing gate 22 by Alpha 8 Alpha.
Okay, 1,000 to go.
Bravo and Delta 1.
Okay, so our minimums is 210 feet. We're actually going to plus that by 100 feet. So we'll be looking at 310 feet on the minimums. So that's our decision altitude. By the time we have to be at 310 feet, and if we have to then decide whether we have to go around and try again. After the descent, so if we're say at 210 feet, then we need to either sort of be committed or make a decision. But I like to have that sort of little bit more of a buffer. So our frequency into Sydney is 112.1, which we don't need to worry about because we're not flying by the VOR. Now, if for whatever reason ATC tell us no, I want to give you 16 left, then we will put 16 left, and a little bit different here. So now the ILS frequency then changes to 110.9, and it's a little tiny. The missed approach procedure is a little bit different. Not too bad though. It's track 155, mandatory climb to 600 feet. Turn left, track 125, climb to 3,000 feet, and then directed. And our minimums are 220, and plus that by 100 gives us 320. So that, gentlemen and ladies, is what we can expect. And airport information, we're probably, where is it? It's here somewhere. Yes. Okay, Sydney Airport. So, if hopefully this is the reason why I like 16 right, is that we'll come off 16 right, and then we'll vacate via Lima, probably via Lima onto Alpha, and then we'll cross runway 2507, and then via Gulf into the international terminal. So we're probably going to be parking probably around there somewhere. So yeah, happy days. So we're coming out to Madip soon. What we might do is, I'm just going to see if it allows us to climb to 360 now. Yep, we can. So as it says here now, it allows us to climb 360. So we're actually going to do that. So we'll climb to 360. And we'll intervene. Okay, VNAV speed N1. So basically what we're doing is we're reading out the information that we see that is active, just so that both the captain and first officer can read exactly the same thing, and we're both on the same page. You can see we've got a bit of a headwind there at 57 knots as well. So welcome everyone, I do hope you're enjoying the stream, and yeah, we're off to Sydney. I do hope the audio is okay. I've had a little bit of an issue with it previously, but hopefully it's all okay now.
Till level.
I'm 1750 lining up rolling.
Going to centre that because that looks a little bit off. And we'll make it a little bit bigger. There we go. I like that. So I've just made the route a little bit bigger on the screen here, so hopefully you can see it a little bit better. Let's have a look outside, eh? Now at 360, so we're at our now, yeah, the proper cruise altitude. So all good there. Just, cool. I think because we have agency online in Sydney, it's 129.8. I mean, he might log off by the time we get there, but we'll just play it safe. 129.8. So let's say 129.8, and we'll keep that in standby until we need it. So hope everyone's doing well today. So it's Sunday for us, and we're on our way to Sydney. Aligned. Yep. Sounding good. Hi, Sammy. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. So we're on our way to Sydney. So currently we've just crossed Maddox. So a little bit of a while to go, not too far. Be there very soon. So I'll just let you know what we're using in terms of software. So we've got, we departed out of Auckland, so we do have the Auckland FlightBeam scenery. Awesome scenery. Really, really good. I was actually one of the testers for the P3D version. We're also using the Fly Tampa Sydney. Once we get into Sydney, you'll see that. And obviously we're in the PMDG 737-800, and our aircraft is the Virgin Australia. As you can see, it's a little bit of a nose up attitude. That's not it. Forever Solace, welcome to the stream, mate. Yeah, so PMDG 737, we do have the FS2 crew as well, which gives us a second officer and makes things makes our lives a lot easier. So we don't have to concentrate on, we just basically have to concentrate on flying the aircraft. In terms of, so we've got our tablet here. Oh, also you're flying LA to, I think that RJTT, I think that, is that Narita, isn't it? I think it's Narita, or is it Hanade? Oh, yeah, Tokyo, yeah, exactly. So, yeah. In terms of hardware, I'm using the Boeing yoke on your phone. Awesome. That must be a bit of a challenge. Yeah, I hope it doesn't explode. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so I'm using the Boeing yoke. Which is the Boeing edition, and I've also got throttles as well, so I'm using that. Yeah, so that's basically it. And then obviously I've got all the scenery for Auckland, for New Zealand and Australia. So yeah, some awesome stuff. So what I'll just show you guys what we're looking at here. This is our arrival into Sydney. So hopefully we're going to get 16 right, I'm hoping. We are on the VATSIM network, so it really depends on what they give us. I might actually request for the ILS have 16 right. I mean, if we get 16 left, it's not the end of the day. We can just, it's just going to be a long taxi. But that's alright. So yeah, 16 right, and we're anticipating vacating off Lima, and then via Alpha across runway 0725, then via Golf up to the international terminal. Yeah, so we're looking at that. Our approach procedure. So 16 right. We're sort of looking at this is our roll procedure. Flying the A350 Delta. That's pretty cool. Yeah, AnyBuilds is actually developing the A350. Not sure if you heard about that. So that's going to be pretty awesome. Can't wait for that. AnyBuilds? No, it is going to be payware. Most of AnyBuild stuff is payware, unfortunately, which makes things a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like the freeware A320 that is out, but me personally, I do prefer the any payware. It just gives that sort of gives me a little bit more of a guarantee that things are going to be okay. And saying that though, there is some developers out there that sort of rush development. How do you get the freeware A320? It is PC. If you go to, I think it's FS. Let me have a look. Sorry, fly-by-wire. So if you Google fly-by-wire, that'll give you the freeware A320. It is almost, and I say almost, study level. So it is very, very, very good. It's based on the Neo version of the engines. So yeah. What we'll do, we're going to anticipate our arrival procedure. I just want to make sure via A to C. Oh, it's changed. So now it is 3-4 left, 3-4 right. Okay, that changes things up. It was before. The winds have now changed, so it's now going to be. Let's have a look here. See, this is what you need to be. You actually need to watch out for. So we're actually going to come in this way. 3-4 left, or 3-4 right. So 3-4 left. So we're anticipating. I mean, we'll try vacate Lima as well. If not, we may need to look at vacating Alpha 2. So vacate Alpha 2 and then just suddenly cross over 0725, then via Golf to the international terminal. So it'll be, we'll look at 3-4 left for now. Program 3-4 left. For the Marlin 5 arrival. Got so yeah. Okay. So we've got that programmed in. So we do have discontinuity just here. We'll leave that in though, because we're probably going to anticipate vectors for the ILS runway 3-4 left. So we'll leave that in. Right, I think what we'll do then is we'll put the minimums in. You can actually see, you can see now at the moment how far we've got. A little bit further to go, but we're not too bad. Pretty good. Let's go back to the charts. Go to the approach. And that one there, 3-4 left. So this is Navigraph. So this is a paid subscription that you need to get the charts. So the minimum altitude is 220 feet. But as I said before, I like to have a bit of a buffer. So I'm actually going to increase that to 320 feet. 220 plus 100. Just to give me that little bit of a buffer. 320 set. That's on the first officer side as well. Alright, happy days. Right, missed approach will be track 335 at mandatory 500 feet. Turn left, track 320 and then climb 3,000 feet. Climb 3,000 or as directed by ATC. One thing we do need to do is change the IDS frequency. Will be 110.1. 110.1. Move that up to the active frequency and change that also on the other side. I do like to have them on both sides. There we go. Perfect. So at the moment we are all set for the arrival. So looking good. So if you have any questions, if you sort of want to know something about either VATSIM or what it's about, or FlightSim in general, I'm sure that either people in the chat or also myself. I mean, I've been flying for probably quite a few years. Can definitely answer your questions. Oh, by the way, this is Flow Pro. So a number of different options there that we have. Cameras. So we can have a look at the wing view. Number of different wing views that we've got. Let's shrink that. Oh no, okay, make that. This is the view I like. Don't know what it is. As soon as you're approaching the airport, if you switch to this view, you can see a lot more. I do like that view. That's on the other side. Top of the aircraft, bottom. There's our Virgin Australia. Let's just go to this view for a little while. So welcome to the stream. If you could hit that like button, that'd be fantastic. Just helps, you know, basically support the channel. I am planning later on to put out another video on an aircraft that's just been released, which is the Diamond DA42. So I'll be putting that out very, well, be later on, probably tonight, New Zealand time. If not, it'll be tomorrow morning at the latest. It's going to be a fantastic video. Sort of going to be sort of flying out of the UK on it and see what it's like, giving it a little bit of a review. So we're not too far away from the Australian control zone. Not too far now. I mean, as I said before, you can see the heat coming off the engines just down the bottom of your screen. So for people that are in the stream that do fly online, what do you do normally to I guess to take away the time? So what do you do? What do you do with yourself? You watch TV? Yeah, I mean, yep, I watch TV, watch YouTube. If there's any other live streams online, yeah, that's what I do. I mean, I do fly sometimes from Auckland to Honolulu, so I'll be watching movies. It's a long flight. So, yeah, it's something that I get into. Oh, forever. You did reach your cruising altitude 380. Oh, awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I'm currently at 360 at the moment. Sammy, you're playing PTFS. Forgive me. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I'm guessing that's probably a shooter. Oh, it's a Roblox flight sim game. Ah, okay. Right. Roblox. You got me curious now. What's Roblox?
Center fuel pumps off.
I'm just gonna ask Dr. Google. Oh. Okay. That's different. Oh, okay. Wow. It's a game. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's yeah, it's a little bit different. Yeah, that does. That looks pretty good. I like that. Alright, everyone. I'll be right back. I'm just going to get something quickly. Be back. I am back. You'll be going to bed while your flight sim is running. Okay, all good. Not a problem. Catch you later. So again, welcome everyone, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. Very, very nice day across the Tasman at the moment. Just a few clouds. Got a little bit of actually we've got quite a bit of a tailwind here, which is actually kind of good. So our ground speed at the moment is 479 knots. So yeah, it's pushing us along quite nicely. So we do have, on our arrival, we do have Melbourne Centre online and also have Sydney Tower online. So that's going to be awesome. Fantastic. So I'll probably say we're about halfway across Tasman at the moment. We're well and truly on our way now. We have just passed the TP now. So that's that little dot there. So we're now committed to head across the Tasman. So there's no turning back now. Let's check forecast. Yep, that's fine. What we might do is select some YSSY. Oh, no, okay. YSSY. There we go. Current METAR conditions for the ATIS. So we're anticipating runway 34 left, either that or 34 right. QNH 1021. And so it's okay. Cool. I'm happy with that. So I'll set 1021. Perfect. That's all good. All set there. Alright, nice. We'll do set up the arrival procedure as we get a little bit closer in. So again, welcome to the stream. I know it's a little bit of a I probably didn't give you guys enough notice in terms of the stream, but a good mate of mine decided, yeah, hey, why don't we go from Auckland to Sydney? So yeah, it's where we are today. He's currently in Qantas 146. He's currently behind me at the moment. So he's actually following me. He's also in a 737-800. Qantas 146 foreign velocity 163. How do you read? Yeah, he's either stepped away or he's doing or he's got his mic off. That's alright. No problem. I mean, as I said, doing these sort of longest trips, you know, if I'm not streaming, say if I'm doing Auckland to Honolulu, for example, for me, I like to sort of either watch a little bit of YouTube or do a little bit of work, just watch a movie.
163, copy, Qantas 146.
Roger, thank you.
Nice smooth flight.
I know, it's fantastic, isn't it? I don't know if you've seen, but we've got Tower and Melbourne Central online.
Yeah, I was wondering why I've got Christchurch Taranaki control still on my centre lift.
Oh really? I don't have that. Oh, I know why. You're a little bit sort of south, just slightly south of me.
Yeah, I'm about 50 DME behind you.
Yeah, for So the way we're actually communicating is actually via Unicom. Usually what we'll do is anything that's across...
Flight took off about an hour late. Got no idea why. She was at stand 16 and there was a corner. There was 2 aircraft, one on the left and one on the right, and it was just apparently just chaos at the gate.
Oh, really?
She was meant to go at 4:05, then it got changed to 4:30, and she didn't take off until about just after 5 o'clock by the look.
Wow, that's a bit of a difference. Yeah, so as I was saying, we're communicating via Unicom at the moment, so we've got a radio frequency. So as you can see...
I've actually been out to the airport for a little while and just... we parked in the short-term car park and then that long walk to the terminal areas and yeah, all that's new.
Oh, God. So yeah, you can see down here we're communicating on 122.8 on our Unicom frequency. I mean, normally you're not supposed to sort of do a friendly chat over Unicom, but because we're over the Tasmin, hey, nobody's technically near us, so it's fine. Normally we'll have Auckland radio online, and we'll be communicating via Auckland radio, giving our position reports via UHF, which is the ultra high frequency. And it's fully simulated as well. So our Qantas 146 is actually at the same altitude as us, but he's slightly behind us. He's at, I'm just looking at a map at the moment online. He's currently at, I mean I can't show at the moment because it's on a different system, but his ground speed at the moment is 476 knots, and our ground speed is exactly the same, so there's no way at the moment he's going to be able to catch us. We'll be at exactly the same point. So as you can see here, this is where we are. So we've just now crossed over to the Australian boundary. So not too far now. And lucky for us, we've got a bit of a headwind. So it's pushing us along. So yeah, we do have, as I said, we've got Melbourne Centre online, and we also got Sydney Tower. So, and there's a number of aircraft on the ground, so it's going to be very, very busy. So if I don't sort of respond to the chat, then it's basically because I'm quite busy. But I'll do the best I can. But again, if you like the stream, please like, please subscribe. I know we're a very, very small channel, and you know, it's just basically getting started. I've only got sort of into the sort of basics of how to do YouTube videos. I do have one YouTube video coming out very soon, which is, I'll basically let you know now, it's via the DA42 Diamond, which has just been released from Cowles. So I'll be doing a video on that very soon, giving a little bit of a review. Yeah, so to give you a little bit of insight into that. So I'll be flying sort of basically in the UK. So I do hope you enjoy that. Oh, see, you actually see, got an aircraft on TCAS at the moment, so he's off to our right. He is, see that little minus, and then 1,000 feet. So he's 1,000 feet below. Oh, there he is, just there. So he's just crossing over us. Yeah, 1,000 feet below us at the moment. You can see his contrail. It's pretty cool. Sometimes if you fly, say in the UK, you get like probably about 10 different contrails, and your TCAS or your traffic avoidance system is all over the place. You got one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. It's just going to keep an eye out. Just make sure that they're at the right altitude. You can see his diamond has gone to solid, which means it's just a caution, but you can see he's way out there, so nothing to worry about. So as soon as that goes into, there he goes, you can just see now it's gone to a clear diamond, which basically means is that we're well clear of him. We've got no problems. I think wonder if we can pick up Melbourne Centre. I doubt it, but we can try. Yeah, it's highly unlikely at the moment. We're too far out. Nope. Okay, we'll wait. She will go to 130.9. we might be able to pick him up on that. We'll see. Oops, where am I going? 130.9. I might actually just ask Qantas 146. Qantas 146 from velocity 163.
Go ahead.
Hey, question for you. Are you going to switch to 130.9, or are you just going to go straight over to Melbourne Centre on 1298?
I was thinking of going to 1298 and then he can direct me elsewhere, I guess.
Okay, roger.
I mean, I'll contact him at actually the Aussie centre controllers are normally pretty good. They'll get in contact with you pretty early, even just before the boundaries. Actually, they're pretty good. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, roger. We'll see how we go, but I'll do the same. I'll go to 1298 when we get closer on. So we'll change to 1298 as we get in. He might have just advised us to switch. It's a little bit difficult. It basically depends on on frequency. You do get sort of your frequency does downgrade. Sort of downgrades towards where the station actually is. So it really depends. So we'll just have to wait and see. So we're getting close now. So let's just make sure we haven't received any contact. Oh, okay, it looks like someone else has just popped online. Where's he? Hang on. 134.2. Or is that 134.2? Oh yeah, there he is. So we've got Brisbane Centre online, so we don't actually need to contact him. So the controller that we have is 1298. So we'll just hang tight for a bit. Okay, I think what we actually need to do...
You have control.
I have control.
Let's do our arrival procedure. Performance. Landing. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll anticipate 3-4 left for now. So we'll take that. We will take flaps 30. Yeah, we'll take flaps 30. We'll do that. That's looking good, that's looking good. Packs will be on, anti-ice off. Port the weather, calculate that. Okay, and then go to landing on route chart. 3-4 left, 20, yep, that's fine. Port that. I think we'll go auto brake level 2. VRAF +5. Now the weather is pretty good, so we don't actually need to worry about anything, so we're fine. We'll calculate that. So our VRAF will be 152. So we'll select that. So it will be flaps 30. 152. Push that in. Got wind correction of +5 knots. So we're good there. And descent forecast. Not sure why it doesn't come up with the winds. It used to. Not sure why. Strange. Yeah, we got that. Okay. Oh well. Happy days. Alright. Let's do our roll procedure. So we'll select auto brake level 2. Start ILS flaps 30 on dry auto brake 2. No. Arrival in gate. Threats none. Final sector. We'll see. Decision height is 320. This approach altitude is 3000. And final approach fix altitude is 3000.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be on the ATC assigned star, and we'll just double check all the published speed and altitude restrictions are in the box. Going to be an ILS approach, landing at flaps 30 landing. The final approach fixed altitude is 3000 feet. Decision altitude is 320 feet. Missed approach altitude is 3000 feet. Okay, on the taxi in, just be subject to assignment by air traffic control. We'll be arriving at a gate. Descent speeds, navigation radios all set, airport nodems have been reviewed. Do you have any questions, comments, feedback, life advice? Love to hear it.
No questions.
Okay, well then the approach brief is complete.
Okay, I think we'll actually switch over now. So I think we'll just let our colleague know that we'll be switching over. Qantas 146 from velocity 163. Just to let you know, we'll be crossing over 1298 now.
Copy. Going 30, Qantas 73.
Descend 4,000,
539, descend 4,000.
Qantas 539, descend to Woodland.
73, clear the independent visual approach, 34 left, join final. Descend 674, contact tower 1205, here. 73, clear the independent visual approach, runway 34 left, join final.
There's independent visual, 34 left, clear, join files 173.
So 76, turn at the right heading 250.
Right, heading 250, Qantas. Flight level 150, inbound 615.
You're going to get 105.
I have a control.
73,
You have control.
contact tower 120.5, yeah.
205, wind established 173, take community.
Qantas 76, turn right heading 290, report on main side.
Right, heading 290, report site. Qantas
2105, central window.
Qantas 591.
Okay.
591, okay, today, remain uniform, I'll be closing train.
I think we'll just make sure.
105, g'day, you are clear
Yeah,
to
we've got
mile
everything
5
set.
arrival, runway 34 right. Descend by the star 6000, QNH 1021.
0.1. That's set on both sides. Minimums.
76, is that the right lane side?
220 plus 100 gives us 320.
76, thanks for the independent visual approach, runway 34, join final.
Okay.
Independent visual 34 right, we're going to final.
Alright, that's looking good. I think also what we might do is we'll take a look at the parking stands for international. Just to see where we're going.
0105, okay.
So I think what we might do is we'll take either 50. Well, we could try. We'll take
Canada 34,
gate
everything
55 or
covered.
gate
Okay, so good.
53. See how we
Qantas
go.
additional 8, Canada 34, thank you, goodbye.
So basically, come along Golf,
I think 26, come now, 128,
via Golf into international 5, gate 53 or 55. The other option is to taxi at the other end, and we can easily take 61 if we can. So, well, any one of these will be fine. So, we'll see once we get them. just make sure we've got.
Flight 76 over the tower, 120.45, yeah.
Approach. No.
120.5, 576, 300.
16.
539, turn right heading number 240.
Turn right heading 240, Qantas 539.
We're actually going to save that one. And that's set. So we've got the Marlin 5 arrival, so this is what it looks like.
Forward, descend by the star 10,000, QNH 1021. 10,000, 1021, thanks.
So we're velocity 163, just for anybody that needs to know about who we are.
5 heavy center gauge, the Marlin 5 arrival, runway 34 right, descend by the star 6,000. Marlin 5, 34 right, by the star 6,000, entrance 617, Diego, Spot speaking at 30,500.
Okay, so that's our arrival procedure, so we'll definitely have the Marlin 5 arrival.
817, take it A,
So
identified time by the 65280. Hey, flight level 280, back to 77. One push up.
G'day, Centre Roll, 873.
I say 9, report my way inside.
Runway inside, Qantas 539.
539, clear the independent visual approach, runway 34 right, join final.
Join final, clears individual approach to runway 34 right, Qantas 539.
Okay, so it looks like we've got ground control online as well. So we'll go 1205 for the tower frequency.
5 3 star.
5 star descend, 3,000, just
it's quicker to go this way. 205. Okay, so we'll keep that in standby.
539, contact, watch established over the tower, 1205.
Qantas 539, once established, contact tower at 122.5.
Location 6 now flows over uniform 122, just a little late. For your information, usually 105, you're the only arrival, 34 right. Etihad, sorry, Jetstar 461, New York first and 34 left, followed by Etihad 464. See ya. Cheers. Thank you.
Where she will give him a call very soon. Not quite inside his boundary at the moment. Oh. It looks like he's just gone offline for some odd reason. Okay. Okay. Just double check. Yeah, he has. Okay, that's fine. Qantas 146 from velocity 163. Are you on 1228?
What? Did someone say Alpha Romeo 672?
Negative.
Okay.
He's on 105 heavy, turn to our base from a 3
Well, this is going to be interesting. Got no en route control online, so with all the traffic in the area, it's going to make things a lot of... Yeah, it's going to make it interesting.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just taking a look in terms of what we have. There's definitely quite a lot of aircraft around in Sydney at the moment, which will make things very interesting. so there's our top of descent just here, so won't be too far away now from our descent. Check. We do have Sydney Tower still online, so just make sure the 8 is still reading the same. Oops. Shoot, it does from here. Yep, 3-4 left, 3-4 right, so that's good. And Sydney traffic velocity 163 will be on the Marlin 5 arrival, runway 34 left. I want to check that. Oops. Airport. Yep, 3-4 left. Good, good.
And Sydney traffic Etihad for 54 is turning final for runway 34 left.
Okay, I think we'll start winding the altitude down to get ready for the descent. So we'll go down to 50150. Just recheck everything here. 152. I think it's still the same. Yep, 152. Good. Okay, let's get ready for our descent now. Everything's... I'll actually just change that. That's looking good. Pressurization. That's all set. Good. Check recall. Recall checked. And we're starting our descent.
Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 0 feet. Recall checked. Auto brake. Level 2. Landing data.
VREF 152 minimums 320 feet.
VREF 152 minimums 320 feet. Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist completed.
Cool. Oh, now we've got it. That's what I want. Excellent. It's pretty sad we don't have Melbourne Centre online, but we do have Towers online, so that's alright. So if you just joined, we just started our descent into Sydney now, so looking good.
Sydney traffic, Qantas 146 is top of the descent, overhead 96 DME Sydney, flight level 360, descending and maintaining 1000 to the Marlin 5, runway 34 left Sydney traffic.
So that's our colleague who just started his descent. So in fact we might wind it down to 1000 as well. Just change its frequency to 105. Just to keep that on standby, just in case. Centre is up. Stand by. Just been advised. Just make sure.
To be traffic off runway Golf 67C descending via Boulevard.
Let's make sure that's set. Yep. Oh, hang on. 298, sorry. 129. 8.
46 is 1022 on the box. 146, thanks. So identified. Have you planned 3-4 left or right? We've got a Marlin 5, 3-4 left in at the stage. 146, clear Marlin 5, arrival runway 34 left, descend via the star 10,000 QNH 1020. QNH 1020 cleared down to 10,000 Marlin 5, 34 left, thanks, Qantas 140.
Melbourne Centre, g'day, New Zealand 163, just passing through flight level 168 for 1000.
Velocity 163, Centre, g'day, score 1035.
.1035, velocity 163.
Melbourne Centre, good evening, echoing the Charlie Bravo Romeo.
Station calling, just the course off.
Charlie Bravo Romeo.
Charlie Bravo Romeo. Melbourne Centre, g'day.
Do you mind, Charlie Bravo Romeo, stand 13, request airway clearance, Sydney.
Speed intervene, go down to 260 at this stage. And slow down a little bit.
Charlie Bravo Romeo cleared to Sydney. Cullen, flight plan route Cullen 2 departure runway 35. Climb 5 Sid 10,000, squawk 6034.
Clear Sydney as filed, calling to runway 35, initial climb for 10,000 feet and squawk 6034, Charlie Bravo Romeo.
Charlie Bravo Romeo.
Melbourne Centre, g'day, Jetstar 27 radio check.
Jetstar 27, Centre red 25.
Okay, I think we might just let him know we're anticipating 3-4 left. Hey Melbourne Centre, g'day, New Zealand 163, just to let you know we'll be anticipating runway 34 left.
Station calling, sorry, was that velocity 163?
Yeah, AFM.
Velocity 163, thanks, cleared Marlin 5 arrival, runway 34 left, descend via star 6000, Sydney QNH 1020.
Descend 6000 QNH 1020, Marlin 5 arrive, runway 34 left, velocity 163.
Oh, so good day, Thomas 826, we're on descent via the Busy 9 Alpha, flight level 160.
Qantas 826, thanks. What was the runway you planned for?
We're set up for 3-4 at the moment, 826.
826, thanks. Cleared Lizzie 9 Alpha, arrival runway 34, descend by star 9000 Melbourne QNH 1015.
So that is the 9 Alpha runway 34, descend by the star 9000 and 1015, Qantas 826.
And Alpha Center Jetstar 27 with PDC Ruback.
Jetstar 27, go ahead.
Yeah, cleared Sydney via the Dosehall planned route, Dosehall 1, departure runway 34, climb 5000, score 6054, Jetstar 27.
Jetstar 27.
I hope you guys can hear the HSC, so hopefully that's coming through okay. Just let me know if it's not. Okay, stand at QNH, 1020, set, cross checked.
Transition, set altimeter, 1020.
1020, set, RC 10,200. Now,
checked.
cabin crew prepare for landing.
Melbourne Centre, g'day, velocity 1752, flight level 360. Velocity 1752, Centre, g'day, score 4317. 4317, velocity 1752.
Southern velocity 431, level 370.
Velocity 431, Centre, g'day, score 4502.
4502, velocity 431.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 459, airborne, passing 3000, Sydney through departure.
Qantas 459, departures identified. Resume our navigation, track direct, enter, climb, flight level 280.
Track direct, enter, and can you please repeat the altitude for Qantas 459?
Qantas 459, flight level 280.
Level 280, Qantas 459.
Qantas 826, descend by star 5000.
Descend by star 5000, 826.
Velocity 1752 identified, star clearance RB7 Alpha arrival, runway 34. When ready, descend flight level 190. Velocity 1752 cleared RB7 Alpha arrival, runway 34. When ready, descend flight level 190. Velocity 431 identified, cleared to Sydney via tow box, maintain flight level 370.
Clear to Sydney via tow box, on level 370, velocity 431.
Velocity 163, cancel the sit, turn left, turn left, heading 170.
Cancel star 10 left, heading 160, velocity 163.
Velocity 163, heading 170.
Correction 170, velocity 163. So you can see a little bit of a train happening here. Just coming on final for those aircraft. Okay. So he's just going to vict us around to join the final approach. So I'm actually just going to slow down a little bit more.
1000 till level.
Perfect. Okay, yep, 1000 to go. Just bring the speed back out just a little bit, just to help with the speed.
Want to say 26 December Star 2500 from Actel, cleared RNP, runway 34 approach.
Descend Rider Star 2500 and cleared the RNP 34 from Actel X26.
So it looks like we're just going to probably follow that guy there. I don't know if you can see him, he's a little bit difficult to see. We'll probably follow him in. It's a little bit busy in Sydney tonight. Okay, fuel's looking good as well. We've still got 3.9 tonnes.
Qantas 459, contact Brisbane Centre 130.9.
Over to Brisbane Centre 130.9, thanks, Qantas 459.
Qantas 146, cancel star, turn left heading 180, descend to 5000.
180 and down to 5000, thanks, Qantas 146.
Velocity 163, descend to 3000.
3000, velocity 163.
Velocity 163, turn right heading 300.
Turn right heading 300, velocity 163.
Sorry for Qantas 146, just confirm left 170 down to 8000.
Qantas 146, 180, descend to 5.
1805, thanks.
Do flight level change. Just increase the rate of descent. And we'll start to get to minimums on the speed there, so we'll go down to 200. Okay, so good. And idle frequency is set, looking good. Happy days. Get the first stage of
163 from your present heading, intercept the localizer, maintain 3000 to establish cleared ILS, runway 34 left approach.
maintain 3000 till established ILS, runway 34 left, velocity 163.
146, turn left heading 160, descend to 4,000.
Left 160 down 4,000, course 146.
Alright. Let's arm the approach mode for the ILS. So you can see here.
Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Okay, so the captain, the cabin is secure now. You can see down here we've got the localizer.
Velocity 1752.
And then you've got the glide slope.
Velocity 1752, centre.
So looking good.
Velocity 1752, just request cockpit absence for no greater than 5 minutes.
1752, no
approach checklist. Altimeters.
10207.
Qantas 826, runway 34, cleared for land.
Approach checklist completed.
34, cleared land, Qantas 826.
Speed checked.
Okay. Okay, lock.
Flaps 1 set.
And VOR lock. Glide slope is armed. Looking good. Right, slow down a little bit more.
Outbound Center, Charlie Bravo Romeo, request push on the third runway 35.
And we'll arm the speed brake. The speed brake is armed.
Romeo, pushback approved.
Push on the third approved, vehicle ready for taxi, runway 35, Charlie Bravo Romeo.
Alright. Flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
Speed checked. Flaps 5 set. Flight approach fixed, height checked, missed approach altitude is set.
And velocity 163, established 3-4 left.
Velocity 163, thanks, contact the tower.
Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats.
1205, velocity 163.
20, descend to 3,000.
Target A, velocity 163, established ILS, runway 34 left.
Velocity 163, Sydney Tower.
Gear down. Flaps 15.
Speed checked, gear down.
Okay, we'll just
Flaps
check.
15 set.
I think it was 152, we'll just confirm. Yep, 152.
Velocity 163, wind 060 degrees 13 knots, runway 34 left, cleared to land.
3-4 left, clear to land, velocity 163.
Flaps 30.
Speed checked. Flaps 30 set.
Velocity 600, welcome to Sydney, taxi Bravo, cross 25, Golf to the bay.
Taxi Bravo, cross 25 and follow Golf to the bay. Thank you very much and have a good evening.
Landing checklist.
Thank you, good evening.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps 30, green light.
Landing checklist completed.
Cleared.
Sydney Tower, Qantas 540, what's the departure runway? Qantas 540, 34 left and right for arrival and departure. Roger, 540.
Okay, that's good. Cool, disconnect.
Hold on, manual flight.
Autopilot off.
500. Approaching minimums. 300 minimums.
Continue.
Glide slow. Glide slow. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brake up. Reverse is normal. Auto brake disarmed.
Manual braking.
60 knots.
Checked.
Okay, we'll vacate left. And we're at Alpha 2. We'll just check the airport chart just to see.
Boxy 163, welcome to Sydney, taxi Alpha, crossing the way 25 to the bay, good day.
Contact him in a second, just need to check our charts here. And vacate via the Alpha cross runway 25 and will be for gate 55 for velocity 163.
Velocity 163, thanks.
Cool. Actually, no. Change that. We don't want that one. That gate. That's the one. There we go. No. Cool. This is us.
Target Qantas 146 with you 10 miles.
Qantas 146, target wind 060 degrees 13 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Clear land Qantas 146, 34 left.
Okay, this is us. 55 is what we're looking for.
3 minutes.
Just confirm. Yep, 55. And that's 55 here. So we don't... Don't have anybody at the stand at the moment. Oh well, we'll have to reset that. That's fun.
Lights and doors.
Check. Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross check.
Yeah, I might just reset that because that's supposed to be change. There we go. Perfect. That's better.
Australia radio check, please. Readability 5. Radio check. Station readability 555.
Showing 5 meters to go. Four, three, two, one. There we go. Parking brake. Set. Alright. And we'll just check, make sure he's all good. We'll just turn engines, our engine gauge on. Alright. Okay, one cut.
For the radio check, readability 5.
2 cut, running down.
The boarding requested.
Here comes the jetway.
Qantas 146, welcome to City, taxi to the bay, good day.
Good day, thanks, Qantas 146.
Awesome. Okay. Let's release the parking brake.
Shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps off. Probe heat off. Hydraulic panel set. Flaps.
Passengers, the boarding starting.
Up.
Parking brake.
Release.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Weather radar.
Off.
Off. Shutdown checklist completed.
Alright, let's see. Let's go light drone. So we've got Cathay Pacific. Oh, here's our Qantas friend. Just taxiing in. Still got the speed brakes up. Come on. That's not too good of a... He might be going out to the other end. Come on.
Sydney Tower, g'day, Jetstar 820 requesting clearance to Brisbane, flight level 370 with India.
Jetstar 820, Tower, g'day, flight line route, runway 34 right, Auckland 1 departure, Tampa 5,000, squawk 4266, departures 130.9.
Cleared to Brisbane via the Olsen flight plan route. Olsen 1 departure, runway 34 right, 5,000 feet initially, squawk 4266, and departures on 130.9, Jetstar 820.
Jetstar 820. Jetstar 820. Apologies. Border.
There we go. Keep turning.
Departures 1244, Jetstar 820. Taxi to runway 24 left.
F1 29 taxi via Charlie, cross 25 Lima, hold short runway 34 left.
Still got the strobes on
though. Via Charlie, cross runway 25, taxi via Lima, hold short runway 34 left via Lima. Cross 129.
Let's go back.
Sydney Tower, hello, Cathay 110, request IFR to Hong Kong.
So we are deboarding at the moment.
Cathay 110, Tower, g'day, you're cleared to Hong Kong by Richmond, flight plan to route, runway 34 left, Richmond 6 departure, climb by to 5,000, squawk 1317, departures 124.4.
Clear to destination Hong Kong, Romeo Indian Charlie 6 departure, climb to 5,000 feet, squawk 1317, and departure frequency 124.4, Cathay 110.
Cathay 110, thanks.
Fantastic. Right, let's go back outside and see what we've got around here. So as I said, it's very, very busy out here. So here's our Qantas street. Nice parking. There's us. So we're deboarding. Cathay Pacific off to Hong Kong. What else?
Sydney Tower, Jetstar 820 at stand 57, request start and push.
Jetstar 820, push approved.
It looks like it's mainly domestic, so with a couple of us are...
29, confirm you're taxiing down to 34 left.
Currently on Charlie taxiway, it was turn off at Lima and hold short.
I don't think there's anybody around the side.
Qantas 129, you're going to runway 16 right, if you could just make a left onto Bravo 4 and then Bravo back onto Charlie, please.
Yep, right. Taking Bravo 4 and then Bravo back onto Charlie. Apologies for that.
No worries.
Nice. So, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Good job. Very happy with that. So, just got... What have we got here? Cool. Alright. So again, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for joining me, and thanks everyone for the likes tonight. Yeah, if you did like the stream, please like and subscribe. I would highly appreciate it. And yeah, thanks so much, and we'll see you again very soon. There will be another video coming up very soon on the DA42. So yeah, take care. Have a good night. See you later.